Hello everybody, it's Marcy Regan here, founder and owner of Glow Your True Colours, and I'm coming in here this evening to have a little conversation about what really is missing in your business. It's what I have seen, having worked with a lot of clients. Hi Arena. And it's actually quite in alignment with a masterclass that I'm going to be running on the 6th of June that I feel you'll be interested once we've had this conversation. And maybe you know all this already. I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes for people to join me live. And I just want to welcome those who are watching the replay. But what I'm seeing is that there's been a lot, up to now, there's been an awful lot of emphasis on the doing, on the working on the systems and putting yourself out there and doing the marketing and the doing and following this 7-step process and that 4-step process and that 10-step process. And actually what that has led is, in a lot of cases, burnout and kind of just feeling lost, like losing really the one reason why you've started your business in the first place. And the reason that you started your business in the first place was actually because you have this calling inside you. You love a lot of what you do, but then when it came into the business, then the whole business side just felt a little bit icky, and it brought up all your fears of visibility, fear of not being accepted, not belonging, money issues, and also realizing as well that you have followed what everybody else is doing, but everybody else isn't you. And particularly if you are a sensitive, spiritual person, creative, and you really know deep down inside that actually, you know what, if you were being honest with yourself, you've never fitted in, and you actually deep down don't want to fit in anyway, so why would you bother? And so what I've seen is that as a result of spending a lot of time, energy, money on putting your energy and your money into these things of physical things, that actually you start to lose yourself in amongst it all, and you start to question and doubt yourself. Am I cut out for this? What's wrong with me? All these small, little niggling beliefs and self-questioning, doubting, and you actually lose your grip on your own power. And what I've really seen, 2 things that are really missing in your business, and it is that are your number 1 priority actually before you do anything. Your 2 priorities are heal your money story and really grow spiritually. Connect in with your intuition. Really tap in and know that the truth is that you are a powerful spiritual being, and that you have a deep connection to divine source, to the universe. And the truth is that everything that is yours by divine right has got to be yours, and the divine wants what you want. In fact, the divine wants more for you than you want for yourself, because it can see your full potential. Now, just a minute before, and I think actually I had not intended now, but it's coming in, that I am to do a healing on here around this, and I'll just see what they want me to do. But I just want to welcome Burr, Agnes, great to see you. Inga, thanks for sharing also my Facebook Live there. And this is really important, and I'm really passionate. And also I know, because I have been channeled in my Inner Wealth Activator 7-day program, Heal Your Money Story, 7 videos that are really geared to preparing you to really get into alignment with your money consciousness. And this is specifically really important for women, because the conditioning that has been passed on by society, by cultures, religion, is that women really don't earn the money. It's the men earn the money. And if women have lots of money, then they're selfish and greedy, and that they really have to share it, that they can't actually enjoy the money for themselves and make choices about what they want to do with their money. And so it also brings up an awful lot of guilt, shame, judgment, and we, my darlings, it's really important now to claim that power back. The truth is that money is a divine tool that we get rewarded with, and that the divine wants the likes of you and I to have money in our hands because we've great big hearts, because we have a big mission, because we're here to make an impact. And in the physical world, because it's also fine being spiritual, but we also have to be practical and spiritual and physical, recognize that we are in the earth plane, and in this earth world, then we are required to have money to live abundantly. And also what's great about having money is that you will be able to pay other people, give other people opportunities to live their dreams, to enjoy more pleasures, to create freedom. So you will pass that on, because also the other aspect of money is that money is an energy, and therefore it has to be generated, it has to move, it has to grow, it has to build, it creates. And so this is another benefit of having money, because you need, there's no point in having money in the bank and wanting to keep it in case that money will run out. And that's another belief that I see with a lot of people, is that they have money and they were like, no, but I'm going to keep that money in the bank just in case I have a rainy day. And so what will happen if you have that projection? One day you will have a rainy day. So I want you to be aware of your thoughts, your feelings and emotions around money. And then I want you to gently and lovingly catch yourself saying, actually, there's only sunny days. There is more where that came from. Money and time are very, very similar. So you have the poverty of time, poverty of money. Same. You say the same things more or less. I haven't got enough time. I haven't got enough money. I can't afford it. I can't make that because that'll use up my time. All this thing about. So in fact, there is always more than enough time, and there is always more than enough money if you choose it. So this has inspired my masterclass, which is going to be the 6th of June. It's a free masterclass, and I'm going to really be talking. It'll be channeled healing. So I'll do a healing on this call now. Hi Mary, lovely to see you join me live. And I'd like you to kind of go back to that. If nothing else, this healing that I'm going to do now, that I had not intended, but I just got the guidance to do, is going to really help prepare you to move the limitation out of the way. And do you know what's going to happen actually? This is just coming in now. What's going to happen is you are going to connect more spiritually with yourself. Wow, that's amazing. So the more money that you have, the more spiritually connected you are. Wow, I'll be watching this Facebook Live and I'll be noting that one down. I love that concept. That literally has just come in now. So why wouldn't you make more money? Why wouldn't you make a bigger impact? Why wouldn't you show your clients that actually, if you can do it, they can do it? And so this is a lot of our work as well, is that we are here to inspire others, to show them, if you can do it, if I can do it, you can do it. Because ultimately, when you take everything away, all the blocks and all the conditioning, we're all the same. What do we want? We want freedom, love, prosperity, enjoyment. That's what we want. We want relationships. We want to share. We want to help each other. We want a beautiful world. We all want the same, right? So ultimately, if we can really harness that, hi Mary, then and make the world a better place for ourselves and for for the future, for our children and our children's children. And in doing that, we are living out our life purpose. Because, you know, our number one life purpose is to come back and realize that we are more than good enough, that we are worthy enough, that we are love, that it's our divine right to be wealthy and happy, and actually feel even more than happy, fulfilled. And so that is your number one purpose. And I'll tell you why that is. Because if your frequency and your vibration and your energy is that, and you are living from that place, then it's going to impact your frequency. It's going to literally expand right through the world. And all we need is 1% of people like us who are wealthy, doing what we love, making a difference, who are really connected with our own divinity and with divine source, who are really connected with Mother Earth, who are completely in tune with who we are, who trusts ourselves, who knows our own inner knowing. The more of those out there in the world, then we will create a world like that. And also the other thing is to know that particularly for women, when a woman is in a good place, when a woman is in her power, when a woman owns her wealth, owns her gifts, owns her unknown, untouchable intuition and intuitive sense, then we free our men to be also free. And we take away the pressure that has been put on society to our men that they have to earn the money. We can say to our men, you know, I'm going to take that pressure off. You can also be free. You can be free to do what you love to do. And it's important in order for men to do that, women have to do it first for themselves. Because this is about women claiming their power as divine, feminine women who are worthy of wealth, who are sensual, who are pleasurable, who are beautiful, who are sensitive, who are strong, because we're also strong. You can be soft and kind and gentle, but you can also be strong. So it's really bringing back the and. And this is why spirituality and money in your life and in your business is essential for success that's worth having. And to me, success that's worth having is success in balance. It's like, for me, I can have my business, I can spend time with my children on a Wednesday afternoon and a Friday. I can have a loving, compatible relationship. I can have a lovely house, a nice lifestyle, great friends, and I can be really successful in my business. And also I can, which some of you who've been following me for a while and are in my inner circle, that the last 4 months I have literally been put on divine notice to literally pause, to take time to, the image, I still see that image, me putting my hands up and sitting at this table and asking the divine to show me the next step. And I also had that, so I didn't really do half the work, but I actually ended up still making money in so many synchronistic, unbelievable ways. Because all I did was I surrendered to the divine, because I know the truth that the only source of what we desire, whether it's money, relationships, health, wealth, it's divine source. When you give way to that, and this is why it's so important to have this divine connection, then everything that you desire comes to you. So this is why I am running this free masterclass, Heal Your Money Story, on the 6th of June. It's 11 o'clock Irish time, 12 o'clock Belgian time. The sales page is done, or the registration page is done. It's not even a sales page, it's like about 6 or 8 lines. Because I feel actually it's a calling. I'll attract the people that the divine want to come to that free masterclass. And I just need to write the emails, so they'll be done tonight. So now we're going to, so once that's done, what I'll do is I'll put the link to the registration page in the video and in the post, so that you can register if you feel drawn to it. So for now, I just was coming in to talk about the missing link, which is money and spirituality, but now I've just got guidance, so I'm to do a healing as well. So we'll do a connection and I'll see what comes in. All right, so now I want you to take a breath in, and on the out breath, surrender. And I want you to take a breath in, and I want you to see, actually, as I was talking, was there any kind of your body? What was your body doing? What was the reaction of your body? Just acknowledging that, and on the out breath, surrender. And take another breath in, and I want you to come back in to your own heart, your own energy, your own self. Because what I find is that we take on a lot of other people's energies when we're even connected with them, and even energies of what's going on in the world. I want you to blow that out. It's not yours. It's going through a divine filter, and it's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth, and wisdom. And I want to bring your attention to your heart, and I want you to feel this pull of energy from your heart down into your solar plexus, down into your sacral, your hips, your legs, your feet, down into the floor, through the rocks and lava, and down into the heart of Mother Earth. Now you're fully grounded and anchored into the heart of Mother Earth. And now we're going to call in pure absolute divine love of the highest consciousness, which is literally the Creator's light, the divine source. Unconditional love and light. And that ball of light is coming down into the crown of your head, into your mind. And I'm feeling a lot of tension. I think a lot of you are thinking. Are you thinking a lot? Because I can feel huge. Can you release the thinking? Just let that go. Let the ball of light come in. And just for this time, don't think. Just really allow whatever you're thinking. Just allow the light come in. And feel lighter in your head. So it's trust you need. You need to trust more. I want you to imagine how you'd feel if you were really, how you'd be thinking, how would you be feeling and thinking in your head if you trusted more. And it's ultimately that all of your needs are met. That is the divine truth. Okay, I'm being asked to ask you to let go of all you've been told that goes against that truth. One more time. Feeling this light now move down into your eyes so you can see more clearly. This is really going into your eyes, into the back of your eyes. So this is like, at the moment in your life and in your business, you're just looking here. But I want you to look here and beyond. So beyond that. What is beyond that? I can see the light. There's no lights have been turned on here and the light has changed. Like, you're looking beyond that. You can see more. So there's certain things for some of you watching this that you're not fully seeing what's in front of you. And it's really worth seeing. I want you to get excited about that because I feel there's opportunity there. And now I want you to just allow the light to come into your nose so you can sense the next step. Feeling that light now move into your cheeks, into your mouth, so you can taste the beauty of life and all life has to offer. It's your divine right. Feeling that light move down into your throat so you can speak your truth and be seen for who you really are. Unique, brilliant, abundant, intuitive, gifted, and worthy of all that you dream of. And worthy of even dreaming bigger. There's more where that came from. How good can you let it get? That's the question. Feeling that light now move into your shoulders. And I want you to let go. I just allow this, whatever you're holding on to here, letting go of the pressures of whatever it is you're holding on to that is not yours. It could be something that is passed down from family, from family lineages. It can be culture. It can actually be even what a teacher said to you that you took on. Whatever, it'll be the first thing that'll come into your head. I want you to release that, blow that out through a divine filter. It's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth, and wisdom. Feeling that light now move down your arms, hands, and fingers. And I want you to receive. That's another thing. Women are great to give, but they actually don't feel very comfortable in receiving. I want you to receive. Let it open the door to the abundance and to the wealth and to the prosperity and the opportunities and the love that's there for you. Open them up there. Now I want you to feel this light come into your chest. And for this moment, I want you to imagine a life without any pressure. No pressure. Isn't it lovely? This is real. This is true. Letting go of half the pressure. You don't need pressure. It's a false sense of security. That's what they're telling me. Feeling this light now move down into your heart. Healing and repairing and purifying your heart. Right, letting love in. Love seems to be a big theme. I've had a huge, incredible healing in the Inner Wealth Academy on Monday night, and we literally, everyone aligned to unconditional love. It was off the scale. Love is essential. Can you open yourself to love a little bit more? Let love in. Love is always safe. Unconditional love. Feeling that light now move down into your solar plexus. So, there's a specific pattern that's probably different for all of you. Just hold on a minute. Okay, so it's actually victimhood. Victimhood is kind of martyr, but actually, it's probably a strong word for some. But actually, what they mean by victim is self-sabotage, excuses, can't, lack, procrastination, not allowing, pushing away, feeling less than, that's victim. Can you release that and ask it, just blow it out? It's going through a divine filter and it's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth and wisdom. It's a false sense of security. Letting go of all aspects of victimhood through all time, space, generations, multidimensionally, backwards and forwards. This is really important work that we're doing here, because we have to do this work to free the world, okay? Because when we do this, it literally expands, it benefits. You're doing it, but you're doing it, when you're doing it, you're probably benefiting, like 100 people are benefiting. Right, so now we're going to bring this light down into your sacral, and this is where you're connecting with joy. Joy, pleasure, creativity, magic, movement, dance. Feeling that light now move down into your hips. And here we're unhooking from lack, struggle, sacrifice. Release, 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 release. Let go, let go, let go. Gone. Release. It's safe for you to release. Who are you without lack? So this is some of you have an identity issue here. Who are you without lack? What's your identity? Let go of the identity of lack through all time, space and generations. It's not true. It's not divine truth. Claim the abundance that's yours by divine right. I want to imagine now, and I want you to feel coming in like it feels like a river of thriving, prosperous energy into your hips. And there's a great sense of security. Who would you be if you really felt secure, felt deeply secure in yourself, deeply secure in your worth, deeply secure in financially, deeply secure in having your needs met? Connect with that identity. Connect with that truth. Feeling that light now move down into your legs, down into your feet, through the rocks and lava, and down into the heart of Mother Earth. And now what we're doing is we're going to connect with a beautiful ball of grounding Mother Earth energy. And this is moving like a spiral up through the earth, into your feet, up through your legs, into the trunk of your body and into your heart, and it's moving. And what I'm seeing here is that you're feeling more grounded and steady and a bit more self-assured, so really anchor and connect deeply into that. And now we're going to call in pure absolute divine love. We're calling in Divine Father and Divine Mother. They're coming in and coming down in through the crown of your head, again spiraling energy into your face, your throat, your chest, and into your heart. And this is now coming together as one. You've got Divine Mother, Divine Father, Mother Earth, together as one. And feeling this move around 360 degrees right through your whole chest, into your solar plexus, right through your whole body, down into your feet, down into the earth, into your energy, into the room you're in, into the home you're in, into the street you're in, into the country you're in, right through the whole wide world. So now on a scale of 0 to 10, we're going to just tune in with your money thermometer. 10 having a very good level of money consciousness, a good relationship with money, feeling really, really wealthy. And let's see where your thermometer is without judgment. But just, again, awareness. Awareness is half the battle. If you have awareness, you have literally gone halfway through. And what I'm being asked to ask you is your current money story. What is the benefit of having that level of money consciousness? benefit? You might think there's no benefit, but there could be codependency, feeling that you don't want to, that you feel safe, false sense of security, whatever it is, and feel free to put it in there, in the comments. What is the benefit of you having that level of money, fitting in, quiet life, those kind of things that we're unaware of that are actually keeping us from the money that's here? Because the money is always here, right? The money and the time and the energy, it's always here. The question is, are you open to receive it? So I give this example of, this is like, so hiding and not being seen. Yeah. So what would you need to do to change that? If you weren't hiding and not being seen, what would you be instead? And what would that mean? Because you are here. I know, Mary, I've seen you on Facebook doing your lovely retreats in Ireland. You are here to make an impact. Fear and rejection, yeah. So, fear is an illusion. It actually doesn't exist. Because the only thing that exists that's true is in divine alignment. It's an alignment. And what's in alignment is love. So love is the truth. Fear is literally the, what was the thing that, it's not an untruth, but it's, it'll come to me. But fear is not real anyway. And then the rejection, I would encourage you there to look at what was your, where in your childhood or where somewhere in your life, as you were growing up, were you given that message, right? I remember for me, I always had money, but I worked for it. And they were always saying at home, oh, Marcia, she's cute with her money. Oh, she's mean, that one, she always has money. And so when I had real money, like my first job, and earned great money doing it, I always gave it away. I never had money because I didn't want to be seen as being mean. And it took a long time for me to realize that. And now I feel that doesn't really, kind of doesn't sit with me anymore, but I know what that means. I know what it feels like. I've been there. And it just shows that you can really release it. So, let's see here, hold on a minute. Okay, so what I want you to do is, I want you to imagine, we're going to use the two examples here, right? So the hiding and not being seen. So it's kind of it being invisible. I want you to imagine a moment. I want you to see yourself. Let's really connect with the person. I'm sure everyone, I think everyone, even me, has an issue with being visible, being more visible, right? Because every level that we go in business, it's a new devil, right? So, and it being visible, because just remember, we all have inside us. We were all witches. We were all burned at the stake at some point. That memory is somewhere in our psyche. So we have to remind ourselves, we have to realign with the truth that actually it's safe for us to be seen. And also this has kind of got to do with women, because it wasn't safe for women to be seen. We were punished. We were tortured. So, but now in this world, it is safe for you to be seen, to do your work. It is safe to be spiritual and connected and sensitive and powerful. It is safe for you to be different, because in fact that's what we want. We want everybody's unique ability, everybody uniquely playing their own music that's going to create a beautiful melody when all the music comes together. I'm actually seeing like notes, that each one of us are our own unique note, and we come together, we create this beautiful melody. This is the truth. Or the rainbow, as I'm into colour. Each ray has its own frequency, its own beauty. Even within the ray, within each ray there's different shades, and this makes up the rainbow. And we couldn't have a rainbow if we only had one colour. We need all the colours, and that rainbow is magical and it lights up the sky, and we are here to light up our world. So now I want you to put your hand on your heart, take a breath in, and I'm just going to say, it's safe for me to be seen. It's just, it's safe to allow myself to be seen. I give myself permission to be seen. And the benefits of being seen. I want you to tune in with the benefits of being seen. I'm seeing loads of benefits. So impact, connection, love, abundance, freedom. And in fact, you're setting others free, because you being seen doing your work is really helping so many more people. So what about you, Mary, sadly, or the fear and rejection? If you didn't have that, what would you have instead? So what I'm getting is actually, it's love. Let's tune in with that one. Where you feel love, you are love, you love yourself. Self-love, actually, is what it is. Self-love. Just imagine that, just feel that love. And it's compassion. Love and compassion. And I just want you to kind of dip your toe into that love and just see what it feels like. You can see an ocean here. There's an ocean, wow, an ocean of love. Can you just put your leg into the ocean of love there and see how it feels? Like, I'm getting giddy. There's something, like it feels so joyful. I get joy. So own it. And now we're going to really give gratitude. We're going to feel this gratitude in our hearts for all that has been given and come through me for you tonight on this call. And you can come back to this video again and again when you've any little bit of doubt, or when you find yourself thinking, I shouldn't, or I can't, or I'll hold off, any procrastination. Or even thinking, it'd be interesting how you think about money. Come back to this to remind yourself that money is good. Money is a divine tool. Money is yours by divine right. I want you to cross your hands now over your knees to ground and anchor this in. And so that's it from me. So my plan, it's not my plan, it's the guidance that I've been given this week is that I'm to do Monday, and I need to check my diary now here because it only came in this today, the times. So Monday 11:11 I'll be doing a tune-up. Wednesdays, it's going to be Wednesday evenings around this time, 9:30 Belgian time. And Friday, I actually don't have the time yet. And I feel the Friday will be kind of like a Q&A. This is kind of the guidance. I'm trying to figure out how they want me to do this Q&A. So it's going to be something like, so you ask Marcia anything, and her guides will come in and I'll transmit it to you. So if you are interested in a bit more magic, then definitely come to the Heal Your Money Story Masterclass. It'll be something similar to this. I'll talk a little bit more actually about money and about the truth actually about money. And there will be healing. And I most likely will take a hot seat with someone because it's good for me to have a proxy, but then it goes to everybody else. And what I have found is that in my group programs, that even if I have a hot seat with someone, sometimes it's the people that are actually on the call but not in the hot seat that get the biggest breakthrough. So you will get a breakthrough. So I will be posting that link up, and share this out to anybody who you feel needs a lift, needs a bit of a pick-me-up. And do you know what, needs a chance? I always remember when I first started working, I left Aer Lingus and I got my degree, and I remember someone saying, you know, you only need one break. And I actually ended up meeting this human resources woman who was Irish in London, lovely woman. And she was the one that gave me the break, because on the first interview I didn't have enough training experience. She said, keep in touch. So I kept in touch with her. And 9 months later, she messaged me. She said, I'm after coming out of a meeting, and the job is definitely made for you. And funnily enough, last week, so I got the job, and last week I went to a reunion to that company, Reuters, and it was just like incredible. So that was my break. We all just need a break, and that break can change so much. So I hope this has given you a break, and that you can rise into the next level of your soul mission, your life, and your business. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.